Hey, peeps, it's your girl K-Cee Deeva here. Yes, yet another show. As I was telling my co-host Aaron, the K-Cee Deeva Productions, we're busy. We're cranking out all kind
Hey,
of stuff. And I'm
hey.
excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the first edition of Afterthoughts. 90 Day Fiance for all you 90 Day Fiance fans. This is the Afterthought show where we talk about the top three WTF moments of the show.
Mm.
Now, next to me, you'll see this handsome gentleman, my co-host, my homeboy, Mr. Anthony Adams, joining me. Anthony,
That's one introduction. I think we're gonna just stop the show now and everything.
I,
Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Good night. That's it. Miss
we both
K-Cee
have this love.
Diva,
Yeah,
looking
both
lovely as
have this love.
always.
Yeah, we both have this love for 90 Day Fiance. We talk
Mm-hmm.
about it. We tweet about it. We're
Mm-hmm.
both tweeting. If you follow us on Twitter, we're tweeting during the show because there's so many funny moments. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, why not? Let's just jump on the air for a few minutes right
Yes,
after and give our thoughts. Okay.
let's
All
do it.
right. So we're gonna give our top three WTF moments of tonight's show, 90 Day Fiance. All
Let's
right,
go.
we're gonna start with number three and work our way up. Now we're gonna
Okay.
talk about poor Miss Julia on the farm.
Oh,
Okay, Julia, and
who
what's the guy's
hates that
name?
farm?
What?
Is it Mike? I think his
No,
name's
no, Mike is
Mike. No. I
Mike's
gotta look it up
twin.
now.
Oh,
I got.
actually, his name is escaping me.
I
I
know
want to
it's.
say Ryan, but it's not Ryan. But anyway, Julia, who's the girl from Russia, who's with the guy that has the farm, and
Brandon.
Brandon. Thank you,
Yes.
thank you. Brandon, they just he just creeps me out because they creep me out. The mom is a little weird. The dad, I don't think want him either. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we saw poor Julia. She
Mm-hmm.
landed. She was excited. And she's at this farm, and she's like, "Oh, the animals are beautiful." Until she found out she's actually gonna be working on the farm and scooping poop and
Feed
getting dirty and all that.
chicken. Yep. Yeah. And
So,
she was scared of them animals. She was running from them and everything.
yo, you laughing, but that is so me. Like I would. My grandpa had a farm when I was younger, and my
Yeah.
little brother would run around and chase the chickens and have a good old time. Typical
Oh yeah.
boy. I would be like, they stink.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, yeah, she hates working there. She hates being there.
They
Um,
living there.
living there, yeah, and they're in separate rooms, and she is a person that needs her intimacy time, and they can't have that. So of course she's miserable with that. But you have to one thing we have to remember is that he told her that from the beginning. This is where they're going to be staying, and then on top of
Yeah.
that, when you're staying in somebody's house rent free, yeah, you can stay in there rent free, but you don't earn your keep. So, you can't just be there kicking your feet up all day. So I understand both sides of the argument. I get, hey, listen, you can stay here rent free and everything, but you're gonna be working and you're gonna be doing some chores here at the house. And if your girl gonna come here, she's gonna be doing the same thing too. This ain't gonna be a free ride for her. At the same time, it's like, I don't want to do this. I do not want to get up at the crack of dawn to feed chickens and milk cows and deal with that
I,
smell.
I think they're wrong knowing that. I think the girl comes over here. Okay, she's a gazillion miles from home and her family, and I guess that was her choice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she was kind of got the okey doke. Like, hire some more farm hands if you need people to help out on the farm. This
Yeah.
girl came here to get married and start a life with her new husband and all. And now she's stuck on the farm because he doesn't have no money saved.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what he was doing. It's not like he didn't know she was coming, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel it's kind of cool. But tonight she was tending to the animals, and
Mm-hmm.
the chicken. This one chicken in particular wouldn't shut up, and she literally turned and told the chicken to shut up. And at that point, I fell off the couch laughing because I thought that was the funniest thing I had seen. She was so done with that damn chicken.
It was. She told him to shut up. And I tweeted out. I said, yeah, you telling the chickens to shut up is gonna make them stop.
Right. That's
Yeah,
gonna work.
that's gonna work. Yeah, that's gonna work. Just tell them to shut up. Yeah,
But I got a question. I got a question.
go ahead.
What the hell was that brown stuff on her face when she was talking to her daddy? Because I didn't know it was caca for a minute.
I
The
hope
chicken
it
got
was.
made.
I hope it was mud or something like that, because or dirt or something. But because yeah,
And the chicken guy
I
was
hope it
upset.
was dirt.
She told him to shut up.
Oh, you gonna tell me to shut up? Okay, I shut you up. Mhm. I shut
Okay,
you up.
well, poor Julia, we're gonna see how this plays out. I'm betting that she's not gonna be around long. If Brandon doesn't get a place,
Well,
um,
I'm gonna say this now. At the end of the show, she had she called him at work, and she was like, "I need to talk to you." He's like, "Look, I got to get back to work." She goes, "I need to talk to you now." And she goes, "I hate you." Really giving off these Anfisa vibes. If you remember, Anfisa is
oh,
orange. And
yeah, okay,
then when she was like screaming at him, and so he came home, they had a conversation. He's like, "Look, I'm gonna go tell my parents." He's like, "Look, I can't do this anymore. We gotta move. We gotta get our own place."
okay,
My only hope for him is that he's got enough money saved to get a place. And remember, dude, you trying to get married, and I'm sure she's gonna want a big wedding and have her family over here. So I hope
yeah,
that bug spraying job that you do, I hope that's giving you a nice paycheck. So
yeah. We'll have
thank
to
you.
see.
Yeah, we
Okay,
gonna.
number two. Number
Mm-hmm,
two, we got Miss Stephanie, 52 years old, and
mm-hmm,
Ryan, 27 years old. Now, the good old saying, age ain't nothing but a number. Okay, I
mm-hmm,
feel that. Because
mm-hmm.
sometimes, you vibing people, with people
Yeah.
mature ladies now are
Mm-hmm.
keeping up with the youngers and
Hey.
whatever. I mean, I'm mad. I'm mad,
Mm-hmm.
that's a little young tender,
The heart wants what it wants.
I heart once and once. Exactly. However, when you're shelling out $3,000 for one watch, and then who knows how much more for a bunch of clothes and extra and oh, I'm sorry, a total of 12 watches. We don't even know the price of those watches. She took 12 watches for him. And one watch was $3,000. Um, I have a problem with it, and here's why. Some people might
You
say,
have
"Oh,
a
well,
problem.
your eyes." And here's my problem with it. It's like, okay, you care about somebody. If you
Mhm.
have the means to spoil them, I'm all for spoiling somebody, right?
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
But have you heard the way he talks to her? He's so disrespectful to her.
I mean, considering all she does for him, and and one thing we forgot to mention, she's also the one that was technically paying his paychecks because
Right. She's
she got
right.
him the job at the resort, and she was the one that was paying his
Is
paychecks.
she still doing that?
I don't remember. She didn't say
Okay.
she still was, but she never said she
Okay.
was. But I'm sitting there going, I'm like, you paying all this money, he talking to you crazy, and I'm like, this is reminding me of Luis. What's her name's dude when she brought him from Dominican Republic, and
Oh,
he got all
yes.
disrespectful.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm like,
Oh, he
dude,
was terrible. He was
doing?
terrible.
I mean, first of all, $3,000 for one watch, Diva.
And the ugly watch on top of that.
Diva, you're talking to a guy who I cringe at spending $80 on a pair of shoes, let alone $3,000 on a damn watch. You know what he's gonna do with that watch, right? He's in Belize, right?
I already tweeted.
You already.
I was like, how many bets do we have out there that that $3,000 watch is gonna come up missing? She's gonna lose it. And right.
He done gifted it to somebody else, or he done sold it and tried to make. And now, see, listen.
I ain't gonna sell it. I ain't giving that one away.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can't be mad if he tried to sell it though, because at least if you're gonna give it away, make some profit off of it. Profit off of it or something like that. I don't know if you ever been to Belize, but
I have not. No.
Okay. I went one time and with my family, and it's beautiful and everything. But I'll tell you something. There's a reason why they say stay on the resort, and if you leave the resort, we're guide with you. Okay,
right.
I'll tell you this right now. You $3,000 watch. Either he gonna gift it to somebody,
right?
Or sell it and not tell her about it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
but she was dumb. I thought she was dumb for even telling. She shouldn't have told him how much it cost. Period. I mean, you just asking for, like, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, and on top of that, it's just like, I mean, that whole relationship is just, I'm already placing the bet. It ain't going. They're not gonna get married. I'm already placing that bet right now.
They're not gonna get married. I mean, he's sitting there and he's like the girl in the date. What are you gonna order, honey? I'm gonna have the lobster. he made no. He didn't hesitate. He looked. Okay, where's the most expensive thing I can get? Yep. Boom, lobster tail. I mean, come on, man. And we know he's gonna pay for it.
Exactly. I mean, I called him on Twitter. I called him the poor man's Dallas Austin.
That's exactly
it's the poor man's Dallas Austin. And then on top of that, but then here's the thing though, too. Now that she got some scandalous in her now. If you remember his cousin when she got mad at him, and it was funny because in tonight's show, she said, I'm nervous to talk about it and bring it up to him. I'm like, well, don't invite the boy to your wedding.
Right. I'm surprised that he doesn't already know. So this must be a distant cousin or somebody he don't talk to, because I just knew like the cousin was gonna spill the beans at some point.
Or he real good at keeping secrets. I tell you that much. Or he won't.
This is juicy stuff.
He's keeping a secret, but because he wants something. He wants something. He gonna use that against her.
Right, because she's waving around all this money she got. I mean, not mad at her, make your coins, but don't give them all away.
Don't give it all away. Oh yeah, come on now.
Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna see what happens with that as well. That's number 2, WTF. Number 1 on the list. Actually, before we get number 1, we're gonna throw a bonus one in there. Okay, so this is our little bonus. We're gonna slide it in, then we'll get to number 1. Natalie and Mike. That's the twin folks. Yes. Natalie's the one way out in the boonies, the woods, whatever. Now, I tweeted this. I said, okay, Natalie, I don't like her attitude. It's funky. I think she, calling him low class, insinuating that he's fat, hawking him every single meal, every time he eats. Did you see when they went out tonight? He was sitting there trying to put a little butter on his roll, and she
said, "Don't add the butter."
With her big old eyes.
Every time I see her do that, every time I see them big old eyes, I always think of the character from Austin Powers, Spy Who Shagged Me, Unibrow, that you meet at the beginning.
Yes. Oh, that's okay. Yes.
I see the photo. That's who that is. That's Unibrow.
Okay, I was like, who's that? Okay. Yes, that's exactly. Yes,
that's what she looks like.
Or the what movie was that? Was it an alien movie? The little shrunken head that had the big eyes.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
In black.
Yes, in black.
In black.
That's what made me think. That's what I was like. Oh my! Like anyway, let the man butter his damn roll. Let the man have a beer when he comes home. Let him have some scripts.
Listen, the man got to eat. All that dude is, the man got to eat.
Yes, he's a big, tall dude.
Yes, come on. You think a big, tall dude like that is gonna make it on a vegan diet? Come on, no. And
I like his mama though. His mom, she's very calm, cool, and she just very subtly like, wasn't that up to him?
Exactly.
Like, get her.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you something. The one thing any mother hates is when some woman tries to tell her son what to eat.
Right. That's huge.
You don't tell him what to eat. So that was crazy. But I was with the mom until she said butter is good for the mind. I'm like,
what was that? Explain that to me, man. I don't know what that means.
Butter was good for the mind. It helps with memory and everything. I'm like, okay, it might be good for the mind, but hopefully it'll tell your mind, hey, your cholesterol's going up, buddy. And you finna have
there's an ongoing debate. There's ongoing debate. Some people say butter is bad. Some people say butter is good for you. I think like everything in moderation, right? Exactly. The man hadn't even put his knife in the butter, and she couldn't even eat her own food. She's in there watching him.
I can't stand that when people watch me when I eat.
That would drive me up a wall.
Exactly.
That would really drive me crazy. I would be like, no. I like to see a man eat. I like to see a man. Men are supposed to eat. You're supposed to eat. Anyway,
don't be messy. Don't be no. Listen, you eat, enjoy. You want a steak? Enjoy.
I don't even care about that. Enjoy his food. True.
Exactly.
Last thing I'll say on that is, Natalie, are you listening? You're not getting a ring, sweetheart.
Oh no. Oh no, no,
It's not gonna happen. It's just not.
nope.
Because mama ain't down with it.
Mm.
And trust and believe, we may not see this part, but when she has that one-on-one conversation with him, but yeah, no, he's not giving her the ring. I think he seems like he's just not really into it. I think he's getting turned off by how nasty she is to him. I mean, would you want to be somebody who's always scrutinizing you?
Not at all. Oh, hell no. Can't do that. There you go. Yep. Take that drink.
Okay, number one. Moving on. Number one, the drum roll. Joey and Yara.
Oh Lord.
Yara is pregnant.
Oh Lord. Okay. First of all, Jovi and Yara are like a mix of Larissa and what's his name from Before the 90 Days? That's got the girl in Colombia, but still friends with his ex's ex and helping raise the daughter. Always gets facials and everything. The pretty boy, I forget what his name is, but
I don't know.
He was on Before the 90 Days last year, and he was afraid to go up on that high thing that they went on, and he was freaking out.
Oh, what was his name?
He's on Pillow Talk with his ex-girlfriend, and
I can totally see his face
because he's adopted her daughter. Yeah,
I can't. Yeah.
So you take him and you take Larissa, and you get Yara and Jovi. That's who that is.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. That's who that is.
I was watching that going. But yeah, she did a little test. And I said, she's not gonna be pregnant. They built this hype up like they always do, and And then when she called her friend and showed it to her friend, I was like, "Oh, damn!" She did. And she hasn't told him yet. He gets off the plane a little tipsy.
She was mad.
She was not happy.
She was mad. You know what? Yeah. I mean,
I feel like these women are so controlling, though. Like, so what? He had a drink. The man's been away working. Like, he wasn't falling down, and
Well, I mean, not only that, but listen, how many times have we all been on a plane? We done had a little alcohol, a little adult beverage, had a little taste and everything, and at 8 o'clock in the morning, nothing. You're on a plane. You're coming back. You've earned that drink, okay? But see, here's my thing. She not mad he had a drink at 8:50 in the morning. She mad because she can't drink for the next 9 months.
Oh,
that's my thing. She mad because she can't drink for the next 9 months. That's why she was really mad.
She's salty because
you can't drink for the next 9 months. Nope.
Well, and she did say something. Remember, she always says, "I'm afraid," from what his friend threw him under the bus a couple episodes ago.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to get partying. Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna be pregnant and he's gonna be partying, and that's so weird. I mean, like I tweeted, if you have unprotected sex and don't use birth control, well, you might get pregnant. It's kind of one of the consequences.
I mean, I'll say this. I don't think he's partied all that much ever since she's been here, because it's like, he's been focusing on her. What I didn't like was when he said, hey, I mean, every 4 weeks, I figure I'll be a good dad, I'll be home every 4 weeks. I'm like, yeah, dude, being home for your kid every 4 weeks is not, that's not how that works. Okay. That's not how being a parent works. You don't get to leave your kids every 4 weeks and everything.
Right. Okay. I'm going to take a break now.
Exactly. Yeah.
4 weeks.
You know how many times I wish I could take a break from being a dad? I love my daughter to death, but there are times I'm just like, look, pause button, go over there. Yeah, go. Pause. Bye. Yes, I wish.
But you don't go on 4 week,
No. That's something you do when the kid is older, when they're old enough to understand, okay, daddy's got to work now and he has to do this. Like, I think about my dad in this particular way, and then we'll wrap up.
Yeah.
My dad, when he got his job, he didn't start working graveyard until I was like old enough to where I was basically, I could kind of be on my own. And he was still like, he was like, I'm not gonna work graveyard yet because This is the time my son needs me right now.
Yeah.
My
That's
son,
yeah.
my son needs his dad right now. So
Mhm. That's
yeah.
what's up.
So that's
Yeah.
you don't do 4 weeks on, 4 weeks off. First of all, you shouldn't do 4 weeks on, 4 weeks off in general, especially when you have a child. But you really don't leave your kid for long periods at a time until they're at least 15, 16, to where
Right.
you've given them that training to take care of mom and everything.
Yeah, yeah. And take care of themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Take
Exactly. Yeah, you don't do that. Come on,
care of themselves and help mom out. Anyway, all right, we're out of time. It's been fun.
It
But
is.
hope you'll tune in again next week. Every show after the show,
Yep.
10:05, we're going to be here and we're going to chop it up, give you our top 3 WTF moments from 90 Day Fiance. And then follow us on Twitter.
Yes.
I'm at K-Cee Deeva Show. Anthony?
I'm at DJ_A Adams.
On Twitter, we tweet during the show, give our thoughts, and have some fun, and then we go a little more detail on here. So hopefully we'll see you next week. We're out, and until the next 90 day.
All in a week.
Bye.
Night, y'all.